Hello, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for the first ever Fresh Baked Play Festival virtual edition. My name is Lee Daniel. I am a senior here at Marymount in the playwriting and new media programs, and I am one of the producers of this event.
And I am Bella Fattigatti. I am a sophomore at Marymount, and I am Lee's co-producer.
Just a little bit of background for those of you who might not know, Fresh Baked is a weekend-long festival based off of a Paula Vogel bake-off where on Friday night, playwrights receive a list of ingredients to include in short plays. They write it in less than 24 hours. We rehearse and perform Saturday and Sunday. And now you're about to see the results of that in just a minute here.
We would like to say thank you to our fearless leader, Kenny Finkel, Barbara Tiernan, for all that she's done behind the scenes to make this event happen, and our amazing assistant producers, writers, directors, and actors for the amazing work that they've done this weekend. Special shout out to Maya Tamburello, Sophia DeStefano, and Jonah Coombs for all their help. They're our assistant producers.
Yeah.
Woo! And a special shout out to all the seniors who this might be their last Fresh Baked Play Festival or 48-hour play festival they've ever done. We'll miss you so much, and thank you for doing this your senior year.
So without further ado, I think we're ready to head into our very first play of the oh no, you should know the ingredients of the plays first. The ingredients this year that the playwrights were given were a poor connection, a quiet moment, a white shirt, and an unexpected visitor. So keep an eye out for all of those elements in all the plays you'll see tonight. Bonus points if you catch them all in every play. You win my eternal respect. Now, without further ado, let us dive into our first play for the evening.
Yeah. Our first play for the evening is Safety by Lane Walls, directed by Sophia DeStefano. And the actors for that play is Abby Smelsberger in the role of Jessie, Elia Dade in the role of Jill. Thank you all so much. Enjoy the show.
August 29th, 5:35 p.m.
Jessie?
Jill. Hi. We need to talk.
Yeah, I know. What's the plan?
Jill.
Are you okay? I kept waiting for you to call me yesterday.
Listen, I've thought about this a lot. I've thought about us a lot, and...
No. Jess.
I can't do this anymore, Jill. I don't think this is sustainable.
So you're breaking up with me over the phone?
Jill, please.
Go to hell.
August 28th, 2:52 p.m.
So, that was a disaster. Jess, you didn't tell me your parents were...
I don't want to talk about it right now.
All right, it's fine with me. Fair enough. But you know we're gonna have to talk about it at some time, right?
Yeah, I know.
So...
Jill, I really can't do this right now. I'll call you tonight.
Come on, man.
August 28th, 9:29 a.m.
Hey, it's fine. I'm sure they're going to love me. And they already love you. Jesse! Babe, relax. We're gonna be okay.
Jill, you don't know what my parents are like. They're not...
Whatever. Jess, my parents weren't cool at first with me being in a relationship and all either. It's gonna be okay.
I don't think you understand what I'm saying.
Here, take this.
What is this?
Good luck. I'm here for you, Jess. All right, let's go.
August 12th, 2:22 a.m.
Hey.
Hi!
I'm glad you brought a blanket. All I could find was this.
You were gonna come out here in the middle of the night in the freezing cold with just a t-shirt? No, I got you, don't worry.
So what is this called again? The Perseoids or something?
The Perseid meteor shower. It peaks tonight. So your mom was cool with us hanging out this late?
Oh yeah, she doesn't mind. Hey, how come I haven't met your folks yet?
They're always out of town. We're not close like you and your mom.
Oh, damn, I'm sorry. I'll tell you what. Let's all hang out the next time they come back, okay?
Sure. Hey, softball tryouts are starting soon. That must be exciting.
I'm not playing this season. Coach made it clear to me. I don't think he's all about, this.
Jay, that's awful. I'm so sorry. What are you gonna do?
What do you mean, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna keep hanging out with my awesome girlfriend, and I'm not gonna care what anyone thinks about her.
You're amazing. Seriously.
Whoa, a shooting star! Dude, I didn't think we were gonna see any shooting. I thought we'd only see meteors tonight.
That's what a shooting star is, Jay.
I swear to God, I never knew that.
Well, now you do. Hey. I love you.
July 31st, 12:21 p.m.
Hello?
Jill, hi. I was just calling to say...
Hey, what you doing?
Well, nothing. I was just calling to say that
Wait, stop right there. I know what you're doing. You're listening to my voicemail. Leave a message at the tone.
That was very funny, Jill. You really got me. Anyways, I was just calling to say that I had a really nice time last night, and I was wondering, well, I was hoping that I could maybe ask you that I was maybe thinking about. Hello?
Hey, Jesse, I saw you called.
Yeah, I did.
Well, I just wanted to let you know I had a killer time last night. Did you want to do it again sometime?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
July 30th, 1:41 p.m.
Hey, Jesse.
Jill! How are you?
I'm great. Feel free to sit whenever you're done stretching your legs.
Oh, sorry.
So what would you
we
say
gotta-
is... Oh,
sorry. No, you go first. You go
Oh,
first.
I was just going to ask what your favorite color was.
Oh, my favorite color is purple.
No way, mine too. Oh, what were you going to ask, though? It seemed important.
Oh, no. I was just gonna ask what you usually get here.
It usually just depends on the day. I just like that all the menu items here are puns. Check it out. They have 2 different pork burgers.
A new pork state of mind. We've only just pork bun. That's a mouthful.
Literally.
July 23rd, 3:53 p.m.
Okay, so here's what I don't get. Is he purple and he eats people, or does he eat exclusively purple people?
Or does he just eat flying purple people?
Because at that point, why would you come to Earth?
See, I always just assumed it was a metaphor for dicks.
Ew.
Oh, what's that on the ground?
Oh, it's a safety pin. Good eye.
Good eye to you too, mate. I will cherish this forever. Hey, I'm Jill, by the way.
Jesse.
Oh, dang. Practice starts in 5 minutes. I should probably head out.
What do you play?
Softball. Do you play any sports? Besides picking up chicks at parks?
What? No. Oh wait, no. That's that. That's not.
Hey,
I'm not.
No, I was just messing with you, Jess. I actually have an idea. How about next Saturday we go somewhere together?
Really?
Yeah, I know this place. It's Dial B for Burgers. It's really good.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Awesome. Be there.
August 29th, 8:58 p.m.
Mom, I'm fine. Come in. Abby?
We should stay together.
What are you doing here?
Listen, I don't care what my parents think. Okay, their opinion means nothing to me.
Whatever I said. Nothing? Purple. It's a good color.
I love you.
I know
Let's
it's
hear
weird
it.
just us clapping, but congratulations to safety. Great job, guys.
Thank you for kicking us off.
Yes. Okay. So we've had a lot of people join during the last play. So to kind of recap what we said in the first bit, this is the Fresh Baked Play Festival. We've had 48 hours to put up these plays. Writers wrote in about 12, and then we did the rest from there. Great. So I'm going to have Lee introduce the next play. But before I do that, know that you guys can find the program for the festival with all of the information for all the directors, the writers, the actors on the event for the live stream. It should be that PDF linked in the comment box. So if you want to go read through everybody else's, check that out there.
Yes. Next up, we have Who's to Say by Shelby Cornelison, directed by Brighton Horan, performed by Madison Moore in the role of Deidre and Keely Haggerty in the role of Phoebe. Take it away, guys.
Sorry about that. Ileana's sister called me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is she in charge of...
Yeah. She wanted to know if I still had her sister's lamp or, Are you wearing her shirt?
Oh. Yeah, I borrowed it a while ago and never got around to... I didn't even realize I put it on. Is that one of those salt lamps?
Oh, yeah. She used to sleep with it on every night.
So it's a glorified nightlight.
No. Well, yeah. It was more of a spiritual thing for her. You see, she used to say that the light represented the good in the world, and that the act of her turning it on symbolized that she needed to make an effort to allow the light to shine in.
Thoughtful.
It doesn't work anymore, though. I think the battery burnt out.
Ironic.
Yeah. So, did you hear, like, what happened and, like, the details of it all?
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
I think it was inevitable. You?
I think it was too soon.
Possibly. Inevitability doesn't exist on a continuum. There's only...
Well, shouldn't we try to question it? Try to question the inevitable?
I'm not really the person you should ask about this.
Do you think we're ever meant to understand it?
Death?
Yeah.
No.
No? That's it?
Brevity is the soul of wit.
Thank you, Shakespeare, but I need more than a couple words for my sake.
Well, I'm not really the person you should ask about this.
If you can't explain it simply, then you don't know enough about it.
Touché.
So why shouldn't we accept it?
Well, I never said we couldn't accept it. Accepting and understanding are two different things. It's only healthy to accept it. Death, that is. It's the inevitable.
You've already said that.
Well, did I? Or did you already know it?
So what's understanding then?
Understanding is human nature. We strive to make sense of everything, be it something worthy of sense or not. We're controlling and we thrive on it.
On control?
Yes, because without control, we do one of two things. We either lose ourselves or we reform ourselves. Sometimes on the way to reform ourselves, we lose ourselves. It all kind of blurs together.
So, how do you know when you cross it?
There's the kicker. You don't. Until someone tells you you have.
Wouldn't that be subjective, though? Like, if no one really knows where the cross is.
See? You got it. But I do agree with you. It did feel too soon.
What if we're next?
Don't be morbid.
I'm being serious, though.
Well, then we're next, I suppose.
I don't like it when you talk like that.
Well, what would you rather I say? Would you rather me lie to you?
No, it's just, you make me feel powerless when you phrase it like that.
Because you are. See, this is exactly what I mean. We are so infatuated with being in control of everything that if there's the mere chance of the inevitable, we break down. We lose ourselves. That right there, there's the line.
There's your line.
Maybe it is. But have you even considered that maybe the inevitable is something we can't manage? If we can't even decipher where each other's lines lie, then what makes you think that we can have power over something that we can't even comprehend?
But intelligence lies in being able to understand and recognize what it is that you don't know. It's how we progress. It's how we keep.
And what if you are next, huh? What if tomorrow or next week or next month is your inevitable? You can take all the precautions you want and feel like you're saving yourself, which is fine, please do so. But that's only for the moment. What about later? What happens then? Tell me, I'm genuinely curious. What happens then?
I pretend like everything's okay. If you pretend long enough, you might begin to believe yourself.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
No. It's okay, really. She always allowed me to believe in the good.
Yeah, me too.
Do you think that we're losing ourselves?
Who's to say?
I didn't do that.
I know. I think Ileana did.
Great job, guys.
Wonderful job.
That was Who's to Say by Shelby Cornelison. All right. Next up, we have The Rattle of a Doorknob by Sophie Nolan, featuring Liv White as the director and Aaron Smith as Sarah and Connor Brown as Dr. Reginald Brash. The following show contains themes of therapy and the aftermath of a school shooting. If anyone needs to step away, please feel free to do so. And with that, take it away, Rattle of a Doorknob.
Blinking back tears, hyperventilating, legs shaking, cramped, dark. Why us? Why now?
Right. It's a horrible thing. It truly is. Can you describe to me what you heard around you while you sat there?
The silence was deafening. Besides stifled cries from those around me, all I could hear were birds in the trees outside my classroom window.
Interesting. What a distinct sound.
That's what got me through, I think. All I could really focus on were the birds. I kept asking myself, what if these goddamn birds are the last thing I ever hear? It was almost comforting in a way, you know? I would close my eyes and stare at the darkness, listening to those birds. It could have almost put me to sleep if my heart weren't racing a mile a minute, a million miles a minute.
That must have been really soothing. Anything else you could hear?
Yeah, there's something else. So when they, do the intruder drills twice a month, they have the principal walk around to all the classrooms, and they have them um, uh, they try to open the jiggle the
It's okay. Take your time.
yeah, thanks. They would jiggle the doorknob, because the teachers are supposed to lock the doors during the drills.
You have intruder drills. Gosh, things are so much more different than when I was in school.
Yes, we have drills so that when these things, actually fucking happen, everyone knows the procedure.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
No, I'm sorry. That was insensitive of me.
It's fine.
Okay, well, I guess it's fine.
Okay.
Great. Let's continue.
Great.
No, not great. Let's just continue.
Okay.
Okay.
So, the sound of the doorknob, the rattle of the doorknob.
Right.
It honestly freaked me out. I mean, just the urgency of the rattling. It went on for what felt like an hour, but was probably only for 5 seconds.
Probably.
But that's just what sticks out most in my mind. That rattling.
Well, and how do I put this? That's an everyday sound.
An everyday. What do you mean?
Well, and it's a sound that you would hear often. No.
Yeah, but I
So have you
associate
ever
the sound with
heard
this.
the rattling before?
Well, no, but
So, I mean, let's try to think of a time that you've maybe heard this frequent, everyday sound, and let's try to disassociate it.
I don't know if I can do that.
Well, we have to try, right?
I thought this was supposed to be like at my pace, doing whatever I'm comfortable with.
Sometimes we have to help patients along. You have to try to push them out of their comfort zone to start to get somewhere.
Don't call me that.
Don't call you what?
Your patient.
My patient?
Yeah, it's makes me sound like I'm I don't know, some kind of crazy person.
Well, I definitely wouldn't call you that.
But you did.
I didn't.
You did. You called me your patient.
It's just a term that we use to
Yes,
describe.
yeah, thank you. I know what it means. I just need to talk. I don't need. Did you just did you hear that?
Did I hear what?
Yeah. Those footsteps.
It's probably just your family walking around, nothing to worry about.
My mom is at work.
Okay, your mom. What about the rest of your family?
My mom is at work.
Right. Okay. Let's just go back to that day, shall we? How did you feel, after?
After?
Yeah, after everything was over and you had gone home and you were safe in your room.
I didn't feel safe.
Even after he was arrested? Even after the whole thing was over?
Everything wasn't over. Everything had just begun. He started a lifetime of fear, panic, and anxiety for so many people that day.
At least nobody died, right?
At least nobody died?
Yeah.
I'll tell you who died. About 1,267 kids died that day.
And why is that?
After what he did, every single kid who was in the building that day walked out as a different person. That changed us. Whether you were outside for gym and had to hide in the neighbor's house, or in theater and you were hiding behind a curtain, or you were in that first fucking classroom that he tried to get into.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're sorry.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Oh, great, you're sorry. That fixes everything. I'm cured.
I said that I was sorry.
No, it's okay. Everything's okay. I have suddenly forgotten about the 2 hours I sat hugging my goddamn knees in that classroom, scared for my life. I am no longer terrified to walk back into that building. You can tell my mom that I don't need to be homeschooled anymore. I no longer have a fucking heart attack every time I hear.
Hear what? I'm sorry. You hear what?
Don't fucking tell me you. Don't fucking tell me you don't hear that.
You're gonna have to be more specific for me.
The rattle of the goddamn door!
Hello? Are you there? God. This generation, I tell you.
Beautiful, beautiful work. Again, that was The Rattle of a Doorknob by Sophie Nolan. If anyone's just tuning in, welcome to the Fresh Baked Play Festival. You can find out lots of information about this event by clicking the link in the description. Up next, we have Soul Searchers by Austin Sky Parker, directed by Abriel Chavez, featuring TJ Macaluso in the role of Benny and Melina Walco in the role of Hannah. Soul Searchers, the floor is yours.
So,
Hi,
hi.
you're my match.
It would appear that way.
You're my
Soulmate.
date. I was gonna say date.
I mean, 97% match isn't as much some date as it is your first date with your soulmate.
I don't like how liberal you are with that word.
I'm just saying, 97% match. We're perfect for each other. What's your favorite candy?
Black licorice.
Favorite movie?
Passion of the Christ.
Favorite type of music?
The Sound of the Rain.
I totally love all of those things too. Yeah, perfect match.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. My last girlfriend and I actually split over my love for the licorice. She said it was either me or the Rish, and I knew clearly that she had to go.
Look, Benny, you seem nice. You really do. I just feel like you're forcing it. It's a dating app. It made a bad connection. We should get back out there and find our 98% match. It's not a big deal.
No. It's not a bad connection. It's a poor connection at worst. But can't we just give it a chance? You know, get to know each other a little bit before we write it off.
Fine, I'll give it 5 minutes and then I'm heading back to the algorithm.
Romance is truly alive.
So, tell me a little bit about yourself. You live with any roommates?
Yeah, one. He's out right now. Yourself?
Solo. I don't do the whole communal living thing. Hold on. Don't move.
What you doing?
I'm comparing you to my parents.
I'm gonna pretend that there's a logical explanation for that and ask why.
Scientifically, humans are genetically predisposed to look for mates that resemble their parents.
Yeah.
It's not ew, it's science.
Well, how do I fare?
Smile. Like, really big. No, you look nothing like my dad. Although you and my mom do have similar bone structure.
This is bad shit.
Hey!
My roommate's home. Do you mind?
A visitor? Not at all. This date couldn't get any worse.
Hang tight. Hey.
Hey! Where's your roommate?
Right here.
That was unexpected.
So you must be Hannah, huh? Oh, this guy has told me an awful lot about you. Oh my god, stop it.
Hey there,
Sakura.
Sakura. Where were you today?
I had a date, and it went pretty well if you catch my drift.
Where did you meet this individual?
Soul Searchers.
Really? That's where me and Ben met.
Oh, no. We're on Soul Searchers. Sakura uses Soul Searchers. SOLE. They focus more on foot-based connections. Yeah, I had a date with Usain Bolt's track cleat. And let me just tell you, we broke a couple world records.
Okay, that's enough of that. Thank you both for your time. I do really appreciate.
Who's that? Dude, boundaries. Ow.
Can you give me 1 second?
Hey, it's Brittany. Yes, girl, you better believe it. Yeah, no, call back anytime, all right? Yeah, this is Brittany. Oops, I did it again. Yeah, I really did. Okay, yeah, bye.
What the fuck?
I can explain.
Then explain!
Put a sock in it.
Nice one. What?
Look, I'm president of the Britney Spears fan club.
And?
And on Sundays, we have a special number that fans can call to talk to Britney.
And?
And Britney couldn't sign on, so I'm Britney.
You're Brittany.
Look, it means a lot to the fans, and I didn't want to let them down.
You're lying to them.
For a good reason.
This is pathetic.
Why don't you go get lost in a dryer?
There is a line.
This is psychotic. I do not have to put up with this.
Well, maybe you do. Look at yourself. You are arguing with a sock puppet. You are impersonating a freaking Mickey Mouse Club alumni. You are nuts, and so is this kid. He's wearing 3 socks, and he is on an internet dating app from his bedroom, which smells like sweat and Little Caesar's pizza. So maybe, just maybe, instead of judging each other for being so crazy, you can be crazy for each other. I'm just saying. Think about it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a menage a trois arranged with a white turtleneck and a pair of Fruit of the Looms. Launch me. It's just us now.
Maybe your perverted sock has a point.
Really?
I mean, look, most people don't like me. They usually make fun of me. The movies I watch, the food I eat, you at least acted like you enjoyed them. Maybe there's a reason why we're 97% compatible.
Maybe we're just compatible enough to put up with each other's crazy.
Just enough.
Oh my goodness, that was so good, guys. I'm still laughing. Okay, that was Soul Searchers by Austin Sky Parker. The next and final play of the evening is called Support, various punctuations by Michael Whitty. It is directed by Molly Pendergast. The role of number 1 is played by Teo Ochino, and the role of number 2 is played by Jonah Coombs. Make sure you stick around after the show. We'll have a little form of bows where everyone will come back on. If you want more information about our amazing playwrights and performers, you can check out the program, which is in the text box of the festival. And without further ado, here is Support.
I support you. I always have. I always will.
I support you. I always have. I always will.
I support you.
I support you.
I always have. I always will.
I always have. I always will.
That's what you said to me.
That's what you said to me.
Don't you remember?
You remember?
Before you voted for Trump?
Right before you didn't invite my boyfriend and I to dinner.
Before you bought Chick-fil-A? Before you asked if we were just friends?
Right before you told me I should go wear something.
It is quite simply that the President of the United States and the First Lady have both tested positive for the coronavirus. It is extraordinary on many different levels, given this president's history with managing, or many would argue mismanaging, what is still an out-of-control pandemic in our country. It is extraordinary given the fact that we are 32 days away from Election Day in the
Did you just read that?
Read what?
Trump has COVID.
No.
Yes, Queen.
I mean, I'm not surprised, but no.
I mean, he never wore a mask. He always thought it was a hoax.
Well, where is he now?
Apparently, he's on the way to the hospital.
No.
Yeah, they're trying to administer some treatment.
What? That doesn't make sense.
I know. I'm shocked they didn't give him his own treatment.
His own treatment?
Bleach.
Oh my God. Terrible.
A queen's gotta roast that orange Cheeto. And besides, you know, if he gets elected again in the next 4 years, we're gonna lose all of our rights, right?
And if he, then we have a big
Concentration camps?
Mike Pence.
Oh, I'm going back into the closet.
No. Closet.
I don't know what we're going to do.
I don't know what we're going to do.
Vote?
Vote.
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 Vote. Vote. Vote. Vote. Vote. Vote. Vote. Vote. Vote. Vote.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You're an asshole.
For what?
Respected my best friend, my roommate.
For calling her out on her racism and homophobia?
She is not a racist.
Oh, right, which is why she supports Donald Trump.
Allowed to support whoever she wants, okay?
Okay, well, then I don't want to see her on my feed. Sorry.
She supports you. She always has.
Support for Trump is no support for me. I support you. I always have. I always will.
I support you. I always have. I always will.
I always have. I always will.
I always have. I will. A future, unlike any other. A future where we actually agree. We didn't blame each other, no one name calling. We can actually get somewhere instead of being so stuck, frustrated, depressed, anxious, divided.
A future, unlike any other. A future never agreeing. We just blame each other. Names to fit those who need them. We don't actually get anywhere. Instead, we are so stuck, frustrated, depressed, anxious, divided.
I feel so alone.
Alone? You,
I don't know. Maybe it's the pandemic or just the.
but you're doing so much. You're doing so well.
It's not the same. I miss humans, you know?
I miss you. I miss our talks together, driving around, listening to music, vibing.
Yeah, me too. You don't know what you have until it's gone.
Mm.
I'm scared.
What are you scared of?
The future.
Should I be concerned? What worries you?
My future, my career, if I'll have enough money to listen, if I'll even have a place in the world in the next 4 or 5 years.
You can't worry about the future as much as you are. And besides, I know you. You always know the right way. You're too determined to let the future get the best of you.
I know, but there's just too much uncertainty there.
I know what you mean, but like I said, you always find a way. Don't listen to her.
I know. Hey, who are you voting for again?
I have no clue.
What are you afraid of?
Love?
You're afraid of love?
I support you. I always have.
I always will.
I support you.
I
Always.
have.
I
Always.
will.
With love.
With love.
Okay, that was Support by Michael Whitty, and that's our show. That's it. Thank you all so much for watching.
Yes, I'd like to invite anybody else from the festival who's still on the call to pop back on if you want to give a wave and take a virtual bow, if you will.
Yes.
You all did so good. And thank you again, audience members, for coming to see our first ever digital Fresh Baked Play Festival.
Thank you to Kenny Finkel, our faculty advisor. Thank you to Barbara Tiernan for helping us out so much with marketing and everything behind the scenes. Thank you to our assistant producers, Maya and Sophia and Jonah. Yeah.
And that's our show, folks. Thank you.
Our show.
Thank you, Lee and Bella.
Oh my God, thank you guys. I think we're no longer live.
We are no longer streaming, though
Okay.
it's 20 seconds behind, so it may still be streaming, but we're done. Great work.
Hello, internet.
Herbie's just leaving, but
Yeah,